Why such a big fuss over ostriches? This is the Universal Ostrich Farm near Edgewood, British Columbia. It has between 300 and 400 birds. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency, the CFIA, has ordered the destruction of the entire flock. This fast-changing story has captured international attention and raised a lot of important questions. Here's a breakdown of commonly asked questions, including why are they being killed and why there's opposition. But first, why are ostriches being raised in BC? Ostriches are considered poultry by the federal government, and there are several commercial farms across BC. According to Universal Ostrich, business partners Karen Esperson and Dave Belinsky have been raising these birds for over 30 years. They incorporated their business in 2001. In total, the farm says it had more than 450 ostriches before the avian flu outbreak late last year. We'll get into that outbreak in just a moment. The company's business model used to include selling ostrich meat, but owners say about 5 years ago they pivoted away from that industry and instead started focusing on breeding and antibody research. So why kill these ostriches? The core issue here is H5N1 avian flu. The CFIA announced the virus in the flock last December after positive tests from 2 dead birds. Nearly 70 birds died, and the farm says the remaining flock of 300 to 400 ostriches has been healthy for more than 250 days since then. And they claim the birds now have herd immunity to the disease. More on that in a moment. Under the national stamping out policy, the CFIA maintains all the birds must be culled by their owners to stop the virus from spreading, mutating, and posing a risk to both the agricultural industry and public health. Now, the farm owners are challenging this in court. They claim the surviving ostriches are valuable for scientific research, specifically in producing viral antibodies, given that they have survived the outbreak. They've asked for retesting of the birds before any of them are culled. And the farm would like to retest the flock themselves, but they say under the quarantine orders, that would put them at risk of severe fines and possible jail time. Retesting the ostriches is something the CFIA just hasn't agreed to do, saying the established policy is culling the entire flock on the farm, even if the virus is detected in just one bird. So where does that leave us? So far, the courts have upheld the federal order to cull the ostriches. The CFIA argues the farm failed to meet crucial biosecurity protocols and didn't provide sufficient evidence to support their claim for an exemption. Now, tensions on the farm are extremely high as the CFIA agents and dozens of RCMP officers have taken control of the ostrich pens in order to start culling the herd. But this week, the Supreme Court of Canada granted an interim stay of the cull order that effectively halts the CFIA's actions as the court mulls over an application to hear this case or not. This is really the last legal chance the farm has to save their birds. Should the ostriches be culled? The CFIA lists compensation of $3,000 per ostrich, but it is warned that much of that money may be withheld if the agency has to conduct the cull itself. The farm claims the ostriches are worth much more than that, even arguing that their antibody-producing hens are valued at more than $90,000 each. We're expecting an answer in the coming days and weeks.